She's been doing that lately up in the hair. It looks nice. Thank you. Today is February 8th, 2021, and we're here at 3 o'clock for the Public Works Finance Committee meeting. And we've got us Ann's on Zoom, and we have Art and myself here, and we have other members in the audience, other city council members and the mayor, and Gary Weed near this as well. We have just 3 issues on the agenda today. So the first one is approval of the January 25th, 2021 Public Works Finance Committee minutes.
Look good to me.
Good.
Ditto.
So approved. Okay, second one is disbursement report for January 2021. We have Sarah Banks.
Hi, how is everyone? Can you hear me?
Yes.
We're good to go. Okay, good. So looking at the accounts payable report for January 31st, 2021, total expenditures came out to $3,555,290.20. This was actually a larger month than normal for expenditures. Our largest one, of course, is payroll that came in at $1,096,587. A few more, or actually I have quite a bit to point out here. We had 2 PD construction payments that came in. One amounted to $326,992.07, and the other one was $518,125.85. We had a contractor payment for our well 10 phase 2. That was $283,938.56. We did our Paradise Creek flood study. That was $46,620.69. We purchased, it looks like 32 camera mounts and possibly 96 body cameras in the amount of $65,596. We had our Microsoft annual renewal for $69,611.61. And we had our pledge for our RPT, our regional public transportation, for $31,837.50. And you'll see that we also made a payment to the URA for the property tax allocation. That was $51,028. That was the reason why we did that was, if you recall, we had with the CARES funds set up and the property tax replacement. We received the property tax from the state this year, and we also received the URA's portion. So that's what that payment is. And I believe that's it that I have.
Any questions for Sarah?
Nope, it was a big month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Ann, do you agree?
Agreed. Yep.
Okay. And that go on the consent agenda? Yes, Gary.
Yes, we can certainly put it on the consent agenda. What I'll need is a motion approving the disbursement report and authorizing your digital signatures to be affixed to that document.
I would make a motion to that effect.
Second.
Great. All approved? Great. You got it, Gary.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay,
Thank
and
you.
lastly, we have the Southeast Booster Station Improvement Bid, results in contract award, and we have Scott with us today.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So as mentioned, this is the Southeast Booster Station improvements, which the Southeast Booster in our reservoir is basically out there near 8th and Hayes, kind of northwest of the fairgrounds up in that area. So this bid went out. The project includes improvements to add an on-site chlorine generation and injection system, a new magnetic flow meter, new motor control center, new motor and variable frequency drive for booster pump number 1, and then associated control system modifications, analyzer, disconnection switch, and connection to the existing standby generator. So basically, it's just a bunch of improvements out there. Right now, the station itself is manually operated. This will kind of bring it up to automatic operation, and it will add in on-site chlorination to help with taste and odor that may or may not at times be out there in that neighborhood, but this will help it for regulating a lot of that stuff in the neighborhood. So we put this one out to bid on January 9th. The engineer's estimate on this project was $258,900. The bids were opened on January 26th, and we did have a lot of interest when we had the pre-bid on-site walkthrough, but unfortunately only one bid was received, but it was from TML Construction for an amount of $251,000. And TML Construction is the contractor that's currently working on Well 10 and doing a great job out there. And with this bid coming in below what was estimated for the project, staff does recommend acceptance of the low bid from TML Construction and awarding in the contract in the amount of the $251,000 with authorization approval of construction change orders in amount not to exceed the 10% of the contract amount.
Any questions?
Questions on the project?
Nope, these have been pending for some while as we go through the booster stations throughout the whole city. And it's just this one's turn. I'm glad to see the variable frequency pumps on it. That's always nice to see, save a little bit of energy there.
Efficiency. Yeah.
So I'd recommend acceptance of the low bid from TML Construction and for the contract for the bid amount of $251,000 and authorize staff approval of the construction change orders and an amount not to exceed 10% of the bid.
Yes, I did have one question though. Scott, can you remind me, do we have a schedule of improvements across different booster stations? Like, are they scheduled out in a particular order?
Yeah, there is an order laid out for, I don't know them all offhand, but it is all included into the CIP that we update every year.
That's right, thank you.
So I have one question for you, and that is, since you thought you would have more bids, do you have any idea why we only got one bid in?
I think for a project like this, there's a lot of contractors that already may be starting to fill up their plate with other projects, or a project like this may have not drawn as much local attention from its size.
Okay.
Construction was already here, and one of their subs is Grop Electrical, so they'll be doing a lot of the electrical work. So we do have local contractors, but they just didn't want to, be the prime on the contractor handling all the paperwork and everything.
Okay. So Ann, did you second that? I'm sorry, you had a question.
She did.
Yes.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Here we go. Should we put that on?
Typically, if it's a non-controversial contract that was approved in the budget, that usually goes on consent.
Consent.
Unless there's a question by committee.
No questions? So now we just need a motion to adjourn. Amen.
Amen.
So moved. Wow, this is record. Okay, I think we did 12 minutes today. Thank you.
Way to run an efficient meeting.
Yeah, it was only my job that did it.